Hey, what's up guys, your boy Rough Diesel here, and today we're going to be talking about, can you beat your genetics? Can you outwork your genetics? And to be honest with you guys, the short answer is no, you can't. But what you can do is find the way to unlock your genetic potential. A lot of times, I think this is what people normally mean, finding the different tools and avenues, the different exercises, reps, sets, whatever it is, to create the most amount of muscle and the most rep physique you can bring to the stage. And there's a lot of examples of this, right? So let's say for instance, back in the 70s, because everyone loves the golden era, two great bodybuilders of the time were Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mike Mentzer, and they had like stark different approaches to how they train. Arnold was very high volume, intensity balls to the wall type training, shorter rest periods, things like that. Where Mike Mentzer took longer rest periods, heavier sets, more of a low volume approach. But at the end of the day, both these guys had amazing physiques. You can kind of see this all throughout time where guys like, let's say Dorian and Lee Haney, both train very differently. Dorian, blood and guts training. Lee Haney, stimulate, don't annihilate. These guys are both great bodybuilders. They both had great principles, but they train differently because over the years they found out what works best for them. I like to use the analogy of a lock and key. Imagine your genetic potential as a lock, and you have to find the right key to unlock that. So like, let's say for instance, I can't use Breon's key to unlock my genetics. Like his type of training wouldn't work for me. It wouldn't fit in the lock. So I got to figure out what keys work for the lock that I'm trying to, to open. And the same thing applies to everybody here. And it sucks. It's like, it's gonna take time to figure this out. It doesn't happen overnight. You're not gonna find the right exercises, the right rep range, the right sets, just from training, doing that one time, and you're like, oh, I gained 20 pounds of muscle. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to consistently work on these training programs for an extended period of time. 3, 6 months, a year, to really find out if this works for you. And I know it's the tough answer. I know it's hard to hear, but that's kind of the way it is. You won't realize how far you can go until you actually get there. It's tough to hear. Like you just never know. Let's another example. One of my favorite bodybuilders, Ronnie Coleman. He was not a top pro, but he was a pro at the time. I think it was 92, 91, and he was doing okay. He was placing like between 5th and 7th place at a lot of different shows. Guaranteed he was working hard. But one thing he didn't realize is something Kevin LeBron told him, if you've seen the new movie King, and Kevin gave him a bit of advice, and that bit of advice transformed his physique, in the course of a year. He went on to win the Olympia for 8 years in a row. And it's just because he found out what worked for him. So guys, I hope you learn from this, you take this and apply it, and until next time, peace. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta like and share and subscribe and click all those buttons down there. All right, peace for real this time.